Hey, it's Dr. Molski with Freedom Health Centers, and we are talking about eating well, thinking well, moving well at home. And really today we're going to talk about thinking well. Thinking well, I've got to start with this question, and that is, how do you start your day? It is vital to start your day on a positive note. So what are you doing in the morning? Are you turning on the news? Because what is the news? Death, rape, murder at 6, right? What happened the day before in terms of everything bad that's going on. You put that in your head immediately in the morning, it's going to start your day down that negative route. Not a great way to start. So one of the things that I've learned is never to do that, is to really put on some uplifting music. For me, it's some Christian music, worship music, those kind of things. So for you, it could be that. It could be some great smooth jazz or some classical music, wonderful stuff. Some of today's pop and hip hop stuff, probably not the most uplifting thing, right? You've gotta feed your brain some good positive thoughts, because that's going to start the tone of your day. As your day goes by, in the workplace, you'll get some things in terms of gossip and all those kind of things. Are you, feeding into that and how that goes? I don't know. We're not going to talk about in the workplace today as much, but when you get home, a lot of us want to talk to our spouse, significant other, about our day. Some of those things definitely could be what negatively happened, but really start to shift that and start talking about some of the good positives, because as human beings we just tend to go negative. It's just amazing how that's like part of our DNA. It's horrible, but if we can shift our mindset a little bit to really start talking about the positive things that happen during our day, it's so vital, because we keep feeding our heads that, and that's going to keep us moving in that direction. What you think about, you bring about, right? So making sure that we are doing as much positive as we can. I really think that your thinking and how your mindset is dictates the way you eat. It dictates the way you move. It dictates your overall health. People that are, I'm sick, right? And what are they? You guessed that right. They're sick. That's not so good, right? So we need to make sure that we're talking about positive things, and we're affirming to ourselves positive stuff. One of the best things to do is write it down, journal. Such a great aspect for your own health and mental health, which for some people is maybe a bit when you start talking about mental health, but it's vital. I think it's probably one of the most vital things, because when we see patients, if they don't have a good mindset about changing their health, they don't get better. They need to understand that it's really up to them. Our job is to help guide them, but if they don't really think well, it's going to be very difficult for them to get better, and that's tough. So with all this and everything said, is really make sure that you start your day well, that you end your day well, that you really get into that positive mindset mode. It's not being all crazy and everything's all good, right? Because stuff happens, we know that, but it's how you respond to it, right? Very, very important. So really work on responding in a good, positive manner. Dr. Molski with Freedom Health Center.